Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Jess, and if it's your first time, I am a part-time reseller. I mainly do eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and I recently started an Etsy store. I will try to post the names or links of those down below. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if this is content that you're interested in. Alrighty, so last week I went to a Goodwill. It was $1.50 day. So some of it is from that. Last weekend I also went to the Goodwill outlet, the bins, which is where you buy things by the pound. The one I went to, it's 99 cents a pound if you buy 25 pounds or more. I really didn't buy that much. I actually stayed overnight I brought my sister and my niece along because my 4-month-old, she is refusing bottles at the moment. So I have to be with her at all times pretty much, which makes it a little difficult to source very far from home. Anyways, let's get started. I'm going to start with shoes. I believe these are all from the bins, and they $1.49 a pound shoes are. I love flipping Crocs. Not all Crocs, they need to be in great condition just because they don't flip for that much. It depends on the style. However, these are men's fleece lined black Crocs. They are a men's 10 or women's 12, but they are in like new condition. My husband saw them. He's like, oh, let me try those on, because he likes to latch onto the men's shoes that I buy, but they are too small for him. So I paid probably $1.75 for those. They're about a pound. These I got, they were just sitting in a bin. They're from 2008. I have Googled these. They're Air Jordan boys snow boots, size 1. I got them for my son, and I cannot find anything in this style. Not even the color, like the colors doesn't matter. Just the style. It's a snow boot. They don't look fake to me. I've sold quite a few Jordans before. You know, they've got non-marking, you know, it looks like good quality. It's from 2008, made in Indonesia. So I'll have to do more research and actually look up the number inside the boots. But how cute are these? If they do retail for like $50 or more, I might sell them just because, you know, I can go buy used boots for my son for like $15. I also got these Air Jordans. I got them for my son. They are too small for my oldest, so they will have to go to the other one, which will be probably another year or two before he's in them, but they are they're size 11. They're from 2011. I don't know the style name, but you know, they're the classic shoes, high top. More Crocs! For some reason, the younger kids are wearing them now. I think they're ugly. I have put a pair on before to try to figure out the sizing, and they did feel super comfortable. But this is a good style, and they are in like new condition. Honestly, they look brand new. There is a spot where it looks like they sat on something hot maybe for a split second, or maybe that's just a defect from when they're made. But anyways, they're a women's sandal. They're a dark blue, women's size 9. I also, you should be so proud of me, I found a pair of Crocs for my sister, and I gave them to her instead of flipping them. So I'm not always greedy. Okay, here is a pair of double monk strap. That's what these are called. Sorry, I didn't buckle them, but they are very classy, and the leather is incredibly soft. Men's cap toe dress shoe. I had a hard time reading the brand, but I flipped it over, and they are by Calibrate. And the comps were decent. They just need some Wonder Balsam oil, and they'll look brand new. There's slight creasing, but I'll just disclose that in the listing. Those were probably more like $2. I had to look these up. They're like an orthopedic shoe. Or I'm sorry, orthotic shoe. It's Wheel. They have a really good, I mean, the quality looks really well made, and the insoles, like, they're removable. It's like a faux suede brown buckle, slight like 1.5 inch hidden wedge, but they look brand new. So, you know, $25-$30. I'm happy with that. I usually don't pick this brand up, but these, I like the style. These real suede. They're by Soft. I've sold a pair before for like maybe $15, but these are a trendier style. It's a comfort shoe. And then these are a pair of peep toe wedges with faux snakeskin Kohan. And they've got the leather bottoms. They, you know, really great condition. I don't see any signs of wear. So I got those. All right. I'm going to have to break this down into probably like 4 parts because I got so much over the last 2 shopping trips I went on. I think that's all the shoes I got, at least that was in that bag. So on to the clothes. I also shop for my family when I go there, and I got this. We love eating fast food, unfortunately, and it has caught up with us. So today is actually day 2 of me eating healthy. No pop, which I drink about 4 sodas a day, which is awful. I'm only drinking water, flavored water, and maybe, you know, and I'm eating healthy, fruits and veggies, portion control, everything. And it's crazy to think that I was eating so much before because I was thirsty. So yeah, anyways, I hope to lose about 15 pounds, but mainly I want to get down to a size 6 because right now I'm like, yeah, I'm not even, yeah. So anyways, what you noticed? So anyways, it's a really bad transitional fill-in word for me. I need to improve that. This sweater cardigan is amazing. Look at the retro colors. It's like a aqua teal blue with like a burnt orange and tan. The design is awesome. It is a women's because the buttons are, a lot of people don't know this, but I worked at a thrift store for several years. The buttons, if they are on the left, they are a women's. If the buttons are on the right, it is a men's. And same thing, if it's on the left, it's a girl's. If it's on the right, it's a boy's. And this is by Robin McLith. I can't even pronounce it. It says for 3 bags full. It's 100% cotton, crafted in the U.S. The quality is fantastic. It's a great chunky cardigan. That should do pretty well. This I got $1.50 Goodwill. It wasn't really the brand because I don't really pick up Nicole Miller, but it was $1.50, and with spring, this just screams Easter to me. It's beautiful plaid. It's got like a light purple, blue, gray, double-breasted. It's vented, pleats. You know, I would be happy with $20. I'll probably start at $25 on Posh just to negotiate. This doesn't retail, I don't think it, or no, it doesn't resell for much, but I figured I would keep it for myself. It's Luxology, size 6. It's a beautiful, loose, you know, floral striped dress. And it's more, they made it more casual with this like jersey trim. Like you see it on athletic jerseys. And that was a small, but I think I could easily fit a medium. This is BB Dakota. I believe it's, I'm trying to think of the place, Reformation. I'm not sure, but I've sold some of these items before. size 2. It is a smaller size, but it's a satin pleated A-line dress. It's beautiful. It's got like metallics, you know, silver. That was $1.50. This bag I'm going through currently is everything I got from the Goodwill store, so it was $1.50 a piece. This one would have been cheaper. It's vintage. I love selling vintage clothes. Kids' clothes, they do sit for a bit. Most of the time, brands don't matter. This one is Buster Brown, which do like $25, $30. It says, "What shape am I?" This one I got based off style. You know, leopard print is really in, but I also do pretty well with lassuits. And it is a larger size. It's a, well, I guess it's a 12, which is equivalent to a large. And it's, looks like a polyester. Just a simple career jacket. It's a 1-button. This I think would be good for mother of the bride. Or even just like a formal occasion for some mature woman. Not a very trendy piece for the younger women, but I like to sell everything. It's by R&M Richards. And it does have a little sparkle. It's a metallic silver, size 14. Feels like polyester. What do we have here? This brand, it's a hit or miss, but because of the detail, and it was $1.50. It's by Indigo Moon, I believe. It's a size large. It's got, you know, thin lined shoulder pads, but the embroidery and metallic and embellishment. And it's like an ombre, light green and yellow. It is beautiful. And again, $1.50. I love this piece. I believe I paid $5 for it, but I cannot find an exact comp. It's a vintage Woolrick. It's like some kind of camo pattern. I have to look up the exact type because it is a little different. It says classic Woolrich. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing it correctly. There's a tag. It'll focus, maybe not. And then it's not super old because of this one. I'm going to say 90s, maybe 80s. But it is USA, so it's men's. It's heavy too. This I got probably based off color and style. And they flip for like 25 or just 35, I believe. It's like a red, silver, it's got leopard print underneath this. Yeah, it's quite unique, and it is an eye catcher for sure if you're wanting something a little bold. This bag is from the bins. Whoops. Paper crown. I don't recall where this is sold at. I like the splatter pattern. I'm checking the fabric content. I'm guessing it's just polyester. Oh, it is silk. My bad. I love silk. Better materials sell for more money generally. It's pretty. It's like a cream color and sage green. This I took a chance on because it is a big puffer snowboarding coat, or no, not snowboarding. I'm blanking on. It's not skiing. It's not snowboarding. Snowmobiling. There we go. I'm trying to zip it for you. I do need to wash it. There are some marks on it, but you would be amazed at how what washing it or stain treating does. It's a Polaris edge. It's got the protective pads right here on the arms. And I like the big spell out. You know, all these hipsters and are wanting the big spell out logos for the brands. And then it's got more on the front. And on the sleeve it has edge. I did not see any holes, any, you know, rips. There are some like faint spots there, and there's some on the front of the yellow. But, you know, good quality. Since that was by weight, I probably paid £3 to £4 or $3 to $4. But those comps were all over the place. I saw some go for like 120, and then others were going for 15. But the lower end ones were less Polaris spellouts. So I think the style of this one I can fetch more. I'm also at 15 minutes, so probably at 20 minutes I'm going to stop and go on to part 2. This I got, it is very retro looking. I don't know if you can tell, but it reminds me of like a shag carpet. The flowers are actually raised and they're like a shag. It is not that old. I would say maybe 2000s. It is by We Winter Woolies by Flap Happy. And I'm not going to sell this. I'll probably keep it for my daughter. It's from 1998 about, I think. That's what the tag says. Just cute. My niece found this. She beat me to it. She thought about getting it and then decided not to. It's like an 80s purple faux suede. Or is it faux? No, it's real, I think. With the gold waist belt. It is stamped leather belt. It's made in Taiwan. Just a quality belt. I would say it would fit a women's 6, like a small to a medium, and it is adjustable, but there's no elastic on it. I got, what do we have here? Here's the vintage MGM men's t-shirt. It is by H.L. Miller Gold. It's extra large. It's made in the U.S. I ran into another reseller at the bins, and he sells vintage clothing, as I love selling vintage, and he taught me the difference between single and double stitch, because a lot of people are looking for the single stitched. So I will show you, because I've been trying to figure this out forever. Do you see, if my camera would focus, one row of stitching? That's called single stitched. So that is a great descriptive keyword to also put in the title. Plus, you know, this is MGM, and it's got the raised lion, which is a well-known symbol. This is crazy. I felt this and honestly thought it was a Halloween costume because it feels so cheap. It's actually union made. Probably is 90s. Do you remember going through the catalogs and really wanting these Zoom or Zum, I guess, dresses? I always would love them, but you know, they were too expensive for me. Metallic blue. Check that out. Layered. It's very metallic. It's showing darker up on camera, but 90s vibes for sure. I almost put this one back, but I loved the paint. Someone painted this. It's vintage, in fashions, denim, chambray, lightweight jacket. But check out the detail. Oh, they even signed it, I think. Check out the detail, and it's that popular Aztec designs. They did a pretty good job, actually. And then check out the back. The back, I think, is what is going to sell it. However, there is a flaw. Where did I see the flaw? It was like by where you buttoned up, so I didn't think it would actually really show. Yeah, right there. Do you see that? I'll disclose it, but I don't think it will affect much. I got this hat for my son. We're a hat-wearing family. These are interesting. They are a girl's vintage pants. They are corduroy, crazy colors. They look like they're straight from the 1970s. They are made in Italy. Sorry, my camera's having a hard time focusing. I'm not sure what the difference is today. I have looked up this brand quickly on eBay and I didn't see any comps, but I figured for style, these would do at least 20, and you know, I paid probably 60 cents for them. This will probably be my last item, and then I will go on to part 2. I graduated from Western Illinois University, and this is an awesome Western Illinois University flag. It's for the scuba team. And it's like heavy duty. It's huge. Huge, huge. I actually used to be friends with a guy that was majoring in scuba. I don't even know what the major is called technically, but yeah. Another pair of Crocs. These are a little bit more worn. I might keep these and wear these as garden shoes. Women's Crocs, like new. These usually fetch, now each style varies, but I could probably get 25. These are so cute. They're suede by Blondo. They say they're waterproof. They're like black slip-on platforms. They're so cute, and they look really well made. Blondo resells for a while. I can't remember how much I can get for these on the top of my head, but you know, and they do have some weight to them, so I probably did pay like $2.50 for them. And I'm already a few items past. I have 2 pairs left of shoes, and then I'll end this video and start a new one. These are cute. They don't flip for much. The Dolce Vita, but they are suede flats. They are blush suede. Just cute. You know, quality. Still have the original tags. They were on sale for $50. Probably at Nordstrom Rack because the MSRP is apparently $120. And then the last pair of shoes, which I debated. I almost didn't get these because of style. I usually flip the traditional Chuck Taylor Converses, and these are just the suede. The top portion of the shoe is leather, so I did get these. They need cleaned up a little bit on the white, which the magic eraser usually gets rid of most of that. They are in pretty good condition. The bottoms do need clean. There is a little bit of mud on them, but like I said, I probably paid $2 for these. They are, I'm trying to think of this style. They're men's 7. They're women's 8.5, which is my size. Yeah, it doesn't say the style name, so I'll have to do research. But like I said, I have so much more to get through, so I'm gonna put all this stuff away and start part 2. So if you want to see all the other goodies I got, stick around, because let me tell you, I found an amazing sweatshirt to put on Etsy.